Alright, so today we are going to remove the Digitizer connector on an iPhone 5C. However, it's pretty much the same process for any FPC connector on any model iPhone. So what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to apply flux across all the pins on the top side and then all the pins on the bottom side. What we're going to do is actually put some low melt solder on here to mix with the existing solder so that when we remove this connector using the rework gun, it will come off much easier. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this low melt solder, put a little bit on the tip here. It's kind of hard just to get a little bit, but and we're going to start putting it all across the pins. And now we're going to put it on the back side. It's okay if it gets globbed on. It doesn't affect anything because you're actually removing this and putting a new one down. So now what we're going to do is take our rework gun. The rework station, I'd like to put it about 320 degrees Celsius. Seems to be a good temperature to remove these FPC connectors. So what we're going to do is just heat this up. And it just takes a minute to get it going. This low melt solder really lowers the temperature that's needed to take this off. As you can see, I'm able to remove the whole thing with very, very little effort compared to normal. Now what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of wick just to clean off those pads. Alright, and that's how you remove an FPC connector on any model iPhone. And it could be the Digitizer, the Camera Flex, or the LCD connector. And now what you're going to want to do is clean off this area with some 99% isopropyl alcohol and lay down your new connector. Well, you're probably going to want to tin the pads first before you lay down your new connector with some new solder, and because you want to make sure you get all the low melt solder out of there, because you really don't want that mixed in when you're putting the pads back down. So once you clean it off, just retin it with some, whatever type of solder that you like to use, and solder the new connector down as usual. Right, thank you so much, and I will do a video showing you how to put the new FPC connector down shortly. Thank you so much. If you have any questions or comments, just put them in the area below, and I'll do my best to answer as quickly as possible. Have a great day.